It's a lot of fun.
Just don't be weird.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, but like not your weird self.
He has to be funny, guys. Like, life is too short. Like, I'm not trying to get wrinkles.
Talking to like, I don't know, like 10 girls at the same time.
And you don't know from what previous relationship she's coming from, and we're spoiled for choice.
Hi everyone, so today's video is about the experience of foreign girls who are dating in China. So if you guys could just start by introducing yourselves and how long you've been here and where you're from.
I'm from France and I've been here since last September.
And what's your name?
Céline.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I've been here for 1 year already. In Shanghai, I've been for 3 months.
I'm Mariam. I'm from Tunisia and I've been here for 2 years and a half.
Hi, I'm Simone. I've been here 2 years and I'm from South Africa.
Hi, I'm Boo Boo, and I've been here for 9 years, and I'm from South Africa.
Hello everyone, I'm Emma also. I am from the UK, Falmouth, Cornwall, and I've been living in China for about 9 years.
Hi everyone, I'm Michaela Turner. I'm from South Africa. I've been in China about 8 years.
My name's Sarah. I'm from the UK and I've been in China. This is my 11th year.
Wow, hardcore. I'd love to talk to you guys about dating. So first question, have you ever dated a Chinese guy? If not, why not? If so, yeah, how was your experience?
I came here because I got married to my Tunisian husband.
So for me, no, I moved here with my partner.
I have a few years ago. Interesting. Yeah. I learned a lot about myself through that experience.
If you guys hadn't come here with your partners, would you be open to the idea of dating a Chinese guy?
If my husband is not watching this, I would say yes. I'm open to different cultures. I'm so curious. I'm a curious person. So I think I would have the chance to.
I think I would too. I just would prefer that the person speaks English well, because I don't want to have like a lot of communication barriers because I don't speak Chinese.
I have not. And this is only my personal opinion, but I think Chinese men are not attracted to me. I think they find me a little bit intimidating because of the way I look. It's like, where is she from? What is her ethnicity or culture? So I have not dated a Chinese guy.
I have. I've dated a few of them and I even married one.
Ooh.
When I was dating, it was so long ago because I've been with my husband for 7 years. I can't really remember much about it, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm not sure it was much dating. It was a lot of fun. Too shy.
No, I haven't.
Yes, I do. I'm in a relationship with my Chinese boyfriend already for 3 years. We met in Chengdu. We met at work. He was working as photographer, like videographer. Yes, and I was a model.
Yes, well, I've gone on a couple of dates with, I guess, 3 Chinese guys. Yeah.
And in general, how would you sum up your dating experience here in China?
Wow. Silence. Okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting.
What do you guys look for in a partner? Like if you're thinking about the ideal guy, what does that look like for you?
There should be a basic thing of friendship and communication, being open to deal with conflicts and not run away from it.
Outdoors person, so somebody that has the same kind of interest in being outdoors and being able to be active. Like I want to be able to go hike and do that with my person. So somebody that's quite like playful and active.
Wow. Actually, money comes and goes, girl. So no. Firstly, being with someone who likes me. I think that is so important, and it's about friendship as well. There's nothing worse than a partner who doesn't like you, but who loves you, right? Someone who'll make you laugh, because life is tough already. Similar values as well. Values are important. What are we living for? What do we live by? Did I say funny? He has to be funny, guys. Like, life is too short. Like, I'm not trying to get wrinkles.
I always tell my husband, I married you because you make me laugh.
Yeah.
I would choose someone who is supportive, someone who is honest with me.
Stability. Someone that's always here for you. It's not like hot then cold. This kind of behavior.
respect, mutual respect, kindness, loyalty. He must have vision and ambition. So these are qualities and values that I'm attracted to in a man, and likewise reciprocated.
Emotionally intelligent, providing all the meals, please, because I don't want to cook all the time. So as long as you can cook and pay for the meals, it's fine. Honestly, maybe just someone interesting, actually, who has a life, because I'm a busy person. I have lots of interests, and I would like the guy I'm with to have lots of interests too, and they don't have to be the same as mine, because I'm like, oh, new interests. So I can be like, I want to be curious about you.
Somebody who shows respect to me and my culture, attentive as a partner and a father, and somebody who can cook.
Yeah. Can your husband cook?
He can.
What's his best dish that he can make?
He makes this round tofu dish, and it's like all sticky and yummy, and it's not too spicy, so I can handle it.
For you, is money important in a relationship or when looking for a partner?
I believe it is important, of course, but it doesn't have to be more important than other values, because if I lose respect or something, you cannot cover that with money. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's important, and I want to, if the guy's ambitious and he's like, I want to start a business and I want to like employ people and give people jobs, I think those are good things. But if you're saying I am defined by my money and that's the most important thing, I don't think that's necessarily that healthy, nor is like your height or what school you went to. So it's not just this like piece of paper of qualifications. Your character, your values, your morals, your virtues, all these kind of things matters more.
If you are sacrificing your values for money, then you're not for me.
In a way, yes, it is important, because I think if you're going to create a life with somebody, you do need to find someone who's going to help financially. Obviously, in China, as an expat, I do earn reasonably good salary. A lot of the time, I feel like I am financially providing our life for us. In the beginning, my husband didn't work, so it caused some tension. But now that he works, he's providing some money for the family. It works a lot better for us.
It's not crazy important, but you have to have your own money. Because I've been in situations where like, yeah, I've been the one paying for everything, paying for the rent, all of those things. And I don't want it to be like that. I want it at least to be fair.
I mean, for every woman, finance brings stability and comfort. So I'm not going to be that woman and says, oh, no, it's not something important. It is. But at the same time, that is not one thing I look in a man, because he could be very rich, very wealthy, but he could be very arrogant and rude. And that's not something I am attracted to at all.
How much he earned, it's not important for me, but it's important he do something to let his life be stable.
I feel like you have to be able to earn money yourself, and I wouldn't want someone to provide for me my whole life. I can earn my own money, and also if something goes wrong in a relationship, not that I want it to go wrong, but maybe it will go wrong one day, that you have a backup.
Okay, one that I always like to roll up my sleeves before answering. What is your opinion on the stereotype that foreign girls are easy?
I've heard this numerous times. It is not the case. Women are women, regardless where they are from. And I think it's also portrayed through social media, and that stems also from Hollywood. Like in terms of the movies, like, oh, they're just kissing on the movies and so on. And now it's become generalized.
Well, I can see this tendency, to be honest, because of the influence of K-drama and C-dramas. Definitely some girls are purposely looking for East Asian boyfriend. Like, yeah, it is kind of true. I feel like it is true. But not for everyone, of course. Like, not everyone comes to China to look for an Asian boyfriend. Like, this is not true. So, and there's also this cultural differences that make it really hard.
It depends on people, not on culture, not on country.
I mean, I don't think it's true. I just think we're more open, but not open, just open-minded. And I think that gets confused because we're a bit more free and maybe freer kind of thinking. So I don't like the fact that we're seen as easy just because we are more out there. Yeah, we're not, I guess, not as closed off to people.
I think that this is not, I think you can find this anywhere. I think I was in Korea and I think that Korean men thought the same thing about foreign girls. And I don't think you can just say like all Chinese guys are the same. You can't say all Chinese guys just want to have a good time. It depends on the person and their personality and again, their values. Because I think there's a lot of women that would like enjoy that lifestyle, but there are also equally as many women that don't want that.
I think you attract who you are. So if you're saying, I won't even say foreign girls, if anyone is easy, then you might be the magnet, or, you know, if someone is trash, where's the trash can?
I don't think it's true. We are just as open as any other girl in the world.
What are your thoughts about being approached in public by a guy?
I don't mind as long as you're not a weirdo, because I've had men approach me and they've like wanted to get my WeChat and things. I'm like, okay, like I'm open to having your WeChat because maybe like there was obviously some like language barrier. But then they go like in heavy with, are you able to sexually satisfy your partner? I'm like, excuse me, like if you want to approach me, then approach me with like, hey, you look nice, I'd like to get to know you, not how's your sex, you know? And I think that's when they think about us being open, that's they're definitely getting the wrong idea. And I hope that man definitely learned his lesson that we're not open like that. So
Listen up, men. No dick pics for us, please.
yeah, we don't like it.
Yeah, take us on a date first.
Yeah. Like 10 dates at least.
It depends on the way he approaches. If he's very polite, confident, and I might not give him my info, but I will respond like politely.
Why would you not give him your info?
Because there's a stereotype that people that approach in the street, like maybe they have approached like 10 people before me.
If they approach you in the street, that means they're a fuckboy?
Maybe.
Actually, a lot of times some men, they come to me and they ask to take a photo and my information, but for me that is really a weird way to start, like conversation, to start to know each other. So I'm just saying like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, I need to go, or I have a boyfriend.
I'm not offended by me saying like they're not attracted. This is just a personal opinion. But now that you've mentioned maybe they are a bit scared to do the first move.
Especially if, as you say, maybe you look like a strong woman. Girl be knowing what she wants.
One time I was walking through the metro and this guy actually came towards me and he said, wow, I like your style. Can we get to know each other? Like, it was like really like that quick elevator pitch, And I said, okay, yeah, sure. And we exchanged WeChats. But then nothing after that, no communication. So for me, it's also difficult, like, okay, you want to get to know me, but nothing comes of it. That is one of the biggest problems we're facing now in terms of like the online dating. So it's your, hi, how are you? But there's no substance in the conversation. And that's why it dies so quickly. And both men and women feel, oh, it's going nowhere. Like we're basically thinking the same thing, but nobody is putting in the work and the effort anymore. Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest red flag and the biggest green flag that you have seen in Chinese men?
Biggest red flag that I've seen is like the fuckboy type of guys talking to like 10 girls at the same time. And green flag, I feel like Chinese men are really gentle. I'm from France, so probably more than French guys.
When they hold a lady's handbag and carry her stuff.
Love it. And red flag?
The need to be the provider. It causes a lot of tension, especially for a career-focused woman.
You can say it.
They're mums. Mama baby.
Yeah. Chinese mums have a lot to say, I guess, about raising kids in particular, would you say?
Yes, they do. Mine is not necessarily too bad, my mother-in-law. But I have heard a lot of horror stories from people in similar situations to mine.
They're very attentive. They pay attention to their woman. Well, that's what it seems like on the outside. They seem very intentional about showcasing their love for their woman and just submitting to their woman.
How about red flags?
The Chinese flag. It's red. I'll make a general statement on red flag. Men can be deceitful at times and they can present themselves as one thing, but that's not just particularly for Chinese men, it's just men in general and women as well.
I think I've heard the same. The green flag is that they're very good at like practically taking care of their partner and their family and their kids.
Maybe it will be a red flag, the fact that they handle everything to the woman. They say that the woman is the responsible one for the family, but I think this is too much for the woman. You are more like emasculating the woman than giving her time to really soften and relax. And it's fine if I didn't cook dinner for you tonight.
They look after their woman. They would hold their woman's handbag. So maybe that's where my strong independence comes in, because I can hold my own handbag for sure, you know, but I think, wow, that is actually really generous and very cutesy.
This is definitely something I've changed my opinion. At the start, I was like, as if I need someone to carry my little handbag, but now I'm like, carry it. Thank you, carry it. Yeah, I think it's quite cute.
I mean, maybe today, my bag is quite heavy today. I think it's also a cultural thing, because where I come from, if you're giving someone else your bag, there's a possibility they might rob you.
Okay. How about red flags?
It's probably hygiene. So one of my friends, she mentioned that he didn't change underwear for a day or two. And I'm like, that's a big red flag. I feel like that should be the basics from a young age. I do apologize, but yes. And once again, not everyone, but it's just a few. And another red flag would be a partnership, so doing things together. But I think with Chinese men, they have this perception like, okay, being a woman, you do certain things. If you can clean up after yourself, you know, then do it. It takes nothing. And even if there's a child involved, like, you have the role of a father and there's the role of the mother, and they're completely different.
And is that something that you've seen or heard in Chinese guys, that they do have quite rigid ideas of what a woman or a man should be in a relationship?
Yes, and I have heard some women say a man is very lazy.
Well, the one guy I was dating, he would usually pay for all my meals. He was very caring and considerate. Like, yeah, if I was sick or something, he'd always come over and like take care of me, help me with the medicine, order me some soup or something. And it was like just natural to him. I don't know if that's for every person, but at least that was my experience. So I like that.
What would you say is the most difficult thing about dating in China, whether that's looking for a Chinese partner or a Western partner?
Maybe it's not even in China. I think it's across everywhere. It's become very easy. And easy in the sense nobody wants to do the work anymore. Before, back in the day, I'm not that old, but back in the day, like men used to really make those cute little efforts and court a woman to get her attention and to put in the effort. But now, if a woman sets a boundary, and for example, okay, she doesn't want to kiss on the first date, then he's just like, oh, okay, she's not interested in me. Boom, closed off. And then he's already on the online app again, swiping. You don't know from what previous relationship she's coming from, and we're spoiled for choice. Whereas before, we would meet your partner through mutual friends or at the workplace. But now it's like you're swiping, and I think even as an expat, it makes it more difficult.
Sometimes you're just like trying to have a conversation, but it like, literally goes nowhere. I'd rather just be like, hey, let's meet up and then have the conversation here rather than like doing this back and forth, like, hey, how are you? And so I don't actually care how you are because I don't know you yet. Yeah. So, but there's also so much pressure, isn't it, of like what to say, what is the right thing, the opening line, but it just doesn't seem to go anywhere. And I've been told this by men here, foreign guys, and a Chinese guy was just like, they normally go on the app, say swipe, see how many like matches they get as an ego boost, but they don't actually want to like pursue a conversation, pursue a lady to like go and meet for a date. I don't know, it's difficult.
And girls be busy.
Girls be busy. I'm like, if you want to date me, like, we've got to put this in the calendar in like 2 weeks' time, you know? Like
Shanghai life.
Yeah.
Chengdu girls, you can book me for the afternoon, no worries. I've probably not got any plans. About your experience with dating Western guys here in China.
Oh, that's also been terrible. So I don't know, maybe it's just men.
Yeah. Definitely not a you problem.
It's not a me problem. I mean, there's been problems in the past and I'll admit them, but I can definitely admit fault and take accountability. Maybe now in this new chapter of my life that I'm a better person and I'll attract better people.
Yeah.
The differences in habits. I know I talk about food a lot, but food is important. If you don't like to eat the same thing, it's going to be complicated. Generally, like at what time you eat.
What time do you eat in France?
8:30.
Okay.
So, and like in China, my family eats at 5:30, so I feel like it's very early and I'm not used to it. But those kind of changes, I feel like you can change it a little bit.
So for me, it's a language because I'm still trying to learn Chinese. So I cannot communicate with my boyfriend's family, actually. We have to use translator or my boyfriend, he will translate for us. Also, I'm agree about some habits, opening the windows in winter, some other things that is so weird for me, but I still accept it.
We were talking about this before. Chinese have a concept of tongfeng, so they want the wind to be blowing through the apartment. My boyfriend's mum will turn the heater on and have the window open, and we can't understand this concept. A lot of small little habits like this, I think, right?
So like the bed is very hard here. I like my bed softer.
Would you consider settling down with a Chinese guy and staying here in China long term?
I mean, if he was really, really, really good, then yeah, why not? I mean, I don't know if we'd settle down here long term, but I still think I have quite a few years left here to experience. So I don't know, maybe that would be my journey. I don't know what's going to happen.
After I graduate, I might consider working here because I really like China. Like since last September, I've had a really great experience. So why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I also love China and I feel it's so comfortable to live in here. Yeah, and I'm almost used to everything. So I don't want to change and I will love to stay here.
If you were to give a tip to a Chinese guy who wanted to approach a foreign girl in public, like what would that be?
Honestly, I love it when a guy is actually very bold because I actually feel for the men. You know, it still takes a lot for them to, you know, approach a woman, be it in a restaurant, in a coffee shop, and say, hi, like, let's chat, you know. It takes a lot of guts. So continue just to be bold and to be brave. And the worst thing, she could be like, no, I'm not interested. But how would you know if you don't try? If you don't make the move?
Get it, boys. Start approaching.
Right. Just don't be weird.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, but like not your weird self. I mean, you can be quirky, just not at the start. You know, you gotta like just sprinkle the weird, just little bits of it every now and then. Just see if we can handle it, because we are all weird. But like, you know, there's a limit.
Don't assume that all foreign girls are easy. Just because we don't necessarily look at the finances, we still want you to be a decent human being. Treat any woman nicely. Doesn't matter where they're from.
It's not about being Chinese, it's not about being African, but get to know the person and challenge your biases.
I used to think that Chinese people are so close and they don't share. They just think about work. Yes, this part, yes, thinking about work. But they are, at the end of the day, they're just a human being, as you mentioned. Everybody is different. Just keep a curious mind, open up, and this is life. Yeah, respect the difference.
Okay, thank you so much, girls. Thank you.
Like and subscribe.